The final members came out for the transformational basketball league. The must-see TV 3v3 women's basketball league known as Unrivaled. And you take a look at these Unrivaled players. They have checks notes. Nobody. Nobody. They got nobody who's going to make anybody watch. Oh, goodness gracious. It's bad news bears. It is bad news bears when we come to Unrivaled.
This is honestly embarrassing. Unrivaled just dropped its highly anticipated Season 2 roster. And the reaction? Absolute silence. Especially for Napheesa Collier, who spent the entire WNBA offseason trying to woo the league's biggest stars into joining Unrivaled. No Caitlin Clark. No Angel Reese. No Aya Wilson. No Sabrina Ionescu. Every major name that could have given this league real traction completely passed. And let's be clear, this wasn't about scheduling, timing, or logistics. This was a full-blown collective rejection. The so-called future of women's basketball couldn't even land the women who are driving the sport forward. And here's what no one wants to admit. The reason these stars turned away reveals something pretty ugly beneath the surface. By the end of this, you'll understand why Unrivaled might be standing on shaky ground, and why anyone still signing on could be making a move they'll end up regretting. Let us know in the comments. Will you be watching Unrivaled this season?
Unrivaled finally announced their last three players. Dejanay Carrington missing the Unrivaled season. Oh, what a blow. Oh, what a blow. It hurts to hear it. Dejanay, get well soon. So it left 3 open spots. And what were those 3 open spots? Who were they filled by?
Now, let's talk about how Unrivaled built this up. Big announcements coming. Only 2 roster spots left. Major reveals incoming. That's how they teased it, like they were about to drop something historic. They really thought they were cooking. Fans were speculating. Media outlets were watching. Everyone assumed they'd landed at least one headline-grabbing name. Then the grand reveal finally drops. And who is it? Ari McDonald, Rebecca Allen, Dominique Malona. Respectfully, those are good, dependable WNBA players. But if you spend weeks hyping an announcement like you're about to unveil Beyoncé, and you show up with 3 solid, but not superstar, names, that's not revolutionary. That's false advertising. It's like Apple promising a world-changing innovation and unveiling a slightly shinier charging cable. That's the level we're dealing with here.
Who are the final 2 roster spots? Oh wow, they're putting out a statement for these final 2 roster spots. Oh wow, it might be a big deal. All right. Let's see who, and then Dejanay went out, so now there were 3 roster spots. Let's see who they were. Okay, Ari McDonald is Unrivaled. Okay, Ari McDonald, good for you. We got Rebecca Allen is Unrivaled. And last but not least, drum roll please. Now this is a pretty good player. I don't want to clown too hard. This is a pretty good player. Drum roll please. It is Dominique Malonga. Yes, Dominique Malonga. She's a good player. Let's not get it misconstrued.
Take a look at this roster. 48 players, packed with legitimate talent. Brianna Stewart, Napheesa Collier, Kelsey Plum, Chelsea Gray. On paper, it reads like a WNBA All-Star reunion. But here's the hard truth the league still hasn't learned. Talent doesn't automatically translate to attention. Storylines do. Personalities do. Cultural pull does. The WNBA has always had elite players. But ratings didn't skyrocket until Caitlin Clark showed up and single-handedly dragged the sport into mainstream relevance. 1 star, 1 story, 1 catalyst. Casual fans don't tune in for depth charts or balanced competition. They tune in for the player who breaks through the noise. And Unrivaled? They don't have one. Not a single storyline driver. Not one magnet for new eyeballs. Just a roster full of solid, but solid doesn't trend. Solid doesn't make SportsCenter. Solid doesn't pull 3 million viewers on a Tuesday night. And the wildest part? They had those stars. Angel Reese played last season. Sabrina Ionescu played last season. They experienced the format, enjoyed the Miami setup, smiled for the cameras, cashed their checks, and still walked away. That's not an oversight. That's a verdict.
Let's listen to what Angel Reese said about Unrivaled on her Unapologetically Angel podcast.
Okay, so let's talk about Unrivaled. Last offseason, it was amazing. The viewers were up. Everybody was watching. We was getting paid. We was having a good time. We was in Miami. It was everything I could imagine. I think the best part of Unrivaled was two things. Me, one, being at peace of just being able to play basketball. We wasn't thinking about nothing else. It was straight up hoops. Like it was nothing negative. Everything was positive. Everything was fun. It's like a breath of fresh air. Like when you go play for a league that they love you and they want you to be there and they're honestly like for you, I think that's really important. And I haven't always experienced that. And that was the first time in my career in a very, very, very long time that I was able to have fun and just think about basketball. I don't have to think about anything.
Go back and listen to Angel Reese talk about Unrivaled last season. She was glowing. It was the first time in forever I could just hoop and be happy. She called it refreshing, peaceful, pure. That wasn't manufactured enthusiasm. She meant every word. So ask yourself, if she loved it that much, why didn't she come back? Simple. Loving the vibes isn't the same as being paid your worth. Angel Reese isn't just a basketball player. She's a phenomenon. She doesn't just grab rebounds. She breaks the internet. Every clip, every quote, every outfit becomes content. She's controversy, charisma, and conversation rolled into one. And that has value. Real, measurable, market-moving value. She knows it. And she wanted to be compensated accordingly. I love it, but cut the check. That's not entitlement. That's leverage. And apparently, Unrivaled didn't have the bag. Which is honestly wild. This league raised millions. They bragged about infrastructure. They expanded from 36 to 48 players. And somehow couldn't afford the woman who basically carried their PR campaign last season. Either the investors are a lot tighter than they let on, or they massively underestimated the value of true star power. Spoiler, it's both. When you stretch the same money across more roster spots, someone's bound to lose. And somehow, they let their biggest marketing engine walk away. That's not just bad optics. That's terrible business.
She loved it so much, she said, I love it a lot, ladies, but you gotta pay me more. I love it, but you gotta pay me more. I need some more. Shout out to you, Angel Reese. Seriously, shout out to you for realizing, you know what? I'm the only person talking last year, of course. And it would be even more the case this year without Sabrina there. Looking at it, like, I'm the only person here that is worth, and I'm the only one over here. Angel Reese knows that. I am the face of Unrivaled. Angel Reese was the face of Unrivaled last year.
And it's not just Angel. Aya Wilson, the reigning 3-time MVP, took one look at season 2 and basically said, yeah, I'm good. No drama. No excuses. Just a clean, confident, no thanks. And that's where the pattern becomes impossible to ignore. When your former stars don't return, when your biggest targets pass, when your marquee names are publicly choosing anything else over your league. That's not a recruiting problem. That's a credibility crisis.
We got no Asia Wilson. No, Asia said, wait, what y'all got going on over there? Oh yeah, I'm good. Asia Wilson said, oh, Unrivaled, what y'all got going on over there? Oh yeah, I'm good on that, man. I'll continue to try to get better playing basketball. Excuse me. Oh, y'all just hanging out in Miami? Yeah, I go to Miami frequently. I don't need to go to Unrivaled. I don't need to play at Unrivaled to go to Miami. All right, just say no more.